Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go. Kicking it off on a Wednesday morning. Again, hopefully your Wednesday's starting off well. Hopefully the fog out the door this morning, the pea soup start to the morning didn't cause you too many issues on your morning commute. The fog will linger through part of the day. It's beginning to lift. It won't be as dense as we go through the afternoon, but it appears as though there's one more opportunity of rain. Later today, we're going to talk about that. Relatively dry tomorrow, Thursday. And then what about some thunderstorms as we get into Friday? Again, more details on all of that, including your updated timeline coming up momentarily. But there it is. There's that pea soup start to the morning I was talking about. You would typically see downtown Dallas. This is Reunion Tower looking at downtown. Yeah, you really can't see anything there whatsoever. We had a dense fog advisory in effect from the Weather Service overnight. They've now lifted that, and I do anticipate the visibility to improve, no longer necessarily being dense through the day, but again, some fog, some drizzle, just kind of a nastier day, if you will linger through a good part of the afternoon. But the actual rain chances, the way it looks right now, those are going to hold off until this evening and maybe even into part of the overnight. Again, you can see we'll be topping out today in the mid-50s. So most of North Texas completely quiet this morning precipitation-wise, other than drizzle and fog. It's been our southeastern counties, right? Freestone, Anderson, even parts of Henderson, maybe even Navarro County around Corsicana. You folks have seen rain overnight. It all has to do with that stalled out boundary. We were talking about this yesterday. The red and blue line has really been a focus of additional rain, right? Just kind of waves round after round. We call it training of rain moving through. You folks have had it to the southeast in our southeastern counties, but who's really had it is down along the Texas coastal plains, like maybe down around the Houston area, then back over through the parishes of Louisiana. Again, you can see all those blinking aqua boxes. Those are all flash flood warnings that have been issued overnight and this morning. There's truly a flash flooding event that is now ongoing. But again, the good news is that is southeast of our southeastern counties. But rainfall totals here, and this has just been over the last 24 hours, some locations in those flash flood areas have picked up 3, 4, 5, even 6 inches of rain. Again, luckily, we did not see quite that much in our southeastern counties. But again, you can still see Palestine picked up about 1 3/4 inches, almost 2 inches. And again, you can see other parts of North Texas, most of this falling yesterday afternoon, late morning, early afternoon. Again, right around 1/4 to 1/2 to maybe even 3/4, again, locally here in the Metroplex. Of course, all of this still having to do with this big upper level storm trough. Take a look at this thing here. So this will be coming out, though, today. We're going to get a break in the action for tomorrow. Then there's one more piece of energy over my shoulder. That's going to come sliding in just in time for Friday. That system is a little bit stronger. It's going to come through a little bit faster. But the way it looks right now, there may be an opportunity of some thunderstorms on Friday. Again, we're going to talk about that coming up. So as we go through the day today, again, the heavier rain zone is going to continue to shift off to the southeast, essentially out of North Texas, but we will still have another opportunity of rain. You can see through most of the day, again, a few widely scattered showers, not impossible. Cloudy, still a little bit of fog around, but then as we get into this evening, take a look at this. You can see about 8, 9, 10, 11 p.m., here comes another round of rain. That's going to be the finale with that system. Again, we should be done with that by sunrise tomorrow morning, so the morning commute tomorrow should be dry. In fact, we'll even begin to clear the skies as we go through tomorrow with a northerly wind, kind of, if you will, filtering out against some of this high moisture content we've been dealing with. But then as we get into Friday, here comes that next storm system I was talking about. And again, we may see some storms initially form out to the west, a line of storms move through the area, maybe even a broken line of storms as we go through Friday. Right now, not necessarily anticipating severe storms, but simply put, we may not be able to rule out a severe storm or two on Friday, mainly with the hail, then eventually a wind threat as we have that broken line move on through. 50s today for daytime highs. There's your rain probability increasing. Look at that, especially by 10 p.m. So evening plans, again, drizzly, kind of foggy, increasing rain probabilities by later in the evening. Overnight lows well above freezing. We're all in the 40s. And then tomorrow, milder. Again, with some clearing, we may even tap a few 60s around the area. That'll be nice. There's that next opportunity of rain and storms Friday I was talking about. But then look at next week. We're talking about temperatures moderating into the mid-60s with maybe another chance of rain by the end of the following week. But we're going to close out January on a pretty nice note weather-wise in North Texas.